Hello everyone, and welcome to a Football Manager 2019 experiment. Now, some of you may remember that I did one on 2018, which was to do Formula 1. It was a Formula 1 Premier League, which someone else had made. I did leave it in the link in the description down below. But this time, on Football Manager 19, I've decided to make one myself. Simply because, why not? Basically, and I might do a series on this actually. So let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do a series on this. But here are all the F1 teams. Obviously, we've got Alfa Romeo Sauber. Now, all the players. I haven't put any players into the squads, but I have given them enough money to buy a lot of players. So it's not like I've given them like £1 million and then they're not going to buy anyone. Like I've given them a lot of money. Like for example, if I go onto the editor now and go onto club with finance, see, look, I've given them like six. Is that okay? Yeah, I've given them like they've given themselves like 600 million or something ridiculous, or 60 million, something like that. Yeah, I've given them enough money so they can sign players. Also, if you want me to make this public, then I can. I'll leave the link down below to the site where I'm going to upload it. There will be a part 2 to this as well. Just let you know. So basically, if you do want me to, or if you do want to take charge of one of these teams, that's what I was going to say. Basically, what you do is you highlight all the players with the tick, left click and hold all the way down, then right click, and then it should say offer contract under here. And then they'll all be offered a contract at the same time. You'll get spam in the inbox, but it'll all be all right. And they'll all be awful, but like I said, they've all got enough money to buy their own players. So now you may be thinking, what's different from this one to the one that I did on 18? Well, seeming as I've made this myself, I decided to go one step, well, not just one step, 2 steps further, and I made Formula 2. And I also made Formula 3 as well. So there are the teams from all the formulas. I've gone with Arden, ART, Campos, Carlin, Charoux, is it? Dams, Manor, Prima, Russian Time, and Trident. Now, when I made this, Russian Time was still in Formula 2. And then when I finished it, that's when they announced that they weren't going to be in it anymore. So I don't know about that. I might have to change that. Let me know if you want to change it. I could probably do something. So yeah, that's Formula 2 there, and moving on to Formula 3. Now, Formula 3, I have had to compromise here because Formula 3 has a lot of teams that are also in Formula 2. So I've made them all B teams, and because of that, there's only 3 playable teams. High Tech, HWA, and Genza. Is that how you say it? Genza? I don't know. So that's the only issue with that. None of the B teams can get promoted. That's why I made them that. Because obviously, if I had 2 Carlins and then one of them got promoted, there would be 2 Carlins in Formula 2, and that just wouldn't really make sense. So yeah, that's why I did that. So yeah, I don't know if anyone has a compromise for that. I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. So yeah, there's that. And if I go on to the rules, then here are the rules for each of the leagues. I gave prize money to the Formula 1 league because it's the top division. And then in Formula 2, they don't really get prize money as such. But I might have to change that in the future. I don't know. So yeah, here are the rules then for Formula 1. Some of the disciplinary rules I can't change because it's to do with Luxembourg and their league rules. This is set in Luxembourg, by the way, if you didn't know this. As you can see there, it says Luxembourg underneath. I have made all 3 of the leagues some of the best ones in the world. Like for example, where's Formula 3? See, Formula 3 is as low as 48th, and Formula 1 is the best one, obviously. And then Formula 2 is 9th. So I've just done that based off of reputation. So that's just like the maximum reputation you can have is 200. So that's 200. That's 150, and then Formula 3 is 100. So I've just done it by 50. So I thought it makes sense. So yeah, and then obviously there's a cup competition as well, which you can enter into with the teams. It starts off with the 2 lower leagues in the first round, and then one team from the F1 league. So that's how that works. In F1, you do actually qualify for the Champions League and Europa League. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works. There is VAR and goal line technology, so there's also that as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I'm going to holiday now to the end of the season to see what transfers each team has made, and see how much money they made, really, and see what managers they get as well, actually. Because I don't think they have any yet. No, they don't. So let's see how that works out. So I'll see you at the end of the season. So here we are then at the end of the season. I'm not sure if the FIA Cup final has been played yet. Simply because I have set it to play about a month after the season finishes. So let's see how the tables look then. I'll just go to Formula 1 first and do that. So Mercedes have won the league again for the 5th time in a row. And then have McLaren, Ferrari and Williams. Wow, I wasn't expecting Williams to be over there. Alfa Romeo Sauber above Red Bull. Wow, and Force India and Haas get relegated. So, I mean, that's interesting to say the least. So as you can see here, then it shows that even though it carries on near enough, I mean, I was hoping it would do this, where it would carry on. Mercedes and Ferrari and Red Bull will stay up there. But it turns out that McLaren and Williams and Sauber have done good. Wow. Mercedes didn't sign many people. So they signed 4 people. They signed Jack Butland from Stoke. They spent £50 million. Okay. Red Bull signed 2 people. They spent £22 million. Renault spent not much. Signed 2 people. Toro Rosso signed 2 people as well. Well, 3 people. Williams signed a lot of people. 5 people. One of them on a free. So that's interesting. Sauber spent for £47 million on 3 people. Wow. Okay. Ferrari didn't buy anyone. Apparently. Ferrari they did buy people, but they're obviously from the youth squad. Ferrari finished 3rd with no squad. What? Well, that's crazy. Force India signed some interesting players there, actually. He spent £45.5 million and got relegated. Haas signed the most and spent the least somehow. Okay. And finished bottom. And McLaren finished 2nd, spent £109 million. So they've spent the most by far. Back to Mercedes then. So that's quite interesting, actually. On the tests that I've done, for example, on the first test, Haas actually won the league, which is crazy. So that's interesting. So Mercedes are now going to the Champions League, and these 4 are going to the Europa League. Let's see who's getting promoted then. Prima and ART are getting promoted. That's interesting as well. It's quite a big gap actually between them. Russian Time obviously lost the playoff against Renault, and unfortunately Trident are being relegated. Let's see what transfers these made then. Wow. Okay, they made a lot more signings than they did in F1. I have a feeling these guys are going to do, like, Prima and ART. If ART have signed a lot of people, I feel like they're going to do well in the second season. Trident didn't really do much. Arden didn't really do much either. I've seen signed a lot of people. You can't disagree with that. I mean, that was ART. They've signed a lot of people. Has that filled up their squad? I mean, near enough. They've got a full squad. So, who knows what could happen there. Campos. How many people? I mean, they're not spending a lot of money for some reason, Formula 2, and they had a lot of money. I mean, Dams have spent quite a lot. And then back to Prima, so that's strange. Down to Formula 3 then. We have High Tech getting promoted by 11 points. Wow. That's domination and a half, that is. Who did they sign? They signed, wow. They only spent 63k and they signed all those people. Oh my god. HWA, they spent, I'm assuming, the most in this. Yeah, they did. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. That's interesting. So, in case you're wondering why it says Trident B have been relegated, it's because Trident been relegated, but they don't actually get relegated. So that's the other awkward thing. But it's alright. I mean, they both play each other, so it's fine. None of them get promoted. Agenza had an awful season, finishing in 5th. Wow. Who won the FIA Cup? Let's just be decided. McLaren and Toro Rosso will play each other. I guess we can watch that actually. So I will see you all when that game kicks off. So here we are then. A few days later, on the day of the FIA Cup final against McLaren and Toro Rosso. McLaren finished 3rd, and Toro Rosso, I can't remember where they finished. But yeah, here are their lineups. It's quite interesting actually. They've got Grimaldo. I didn't know that. Well, to be fair, McLaren did spend a lot of money, so that's probably why. And I don't think Toro Rosso spent much. But yeah, let's get into the game then, shall we? Kicking off then, we have McLaren kicking off. Just speed this up a bit. And yeah, I will see you whenever there's another highlight, I guess. Oh, speed talk the devil. Oh my god, that was a good free kick. I'm not going to lie. This stadium, by the way, goal line technology. Yeah, that definitely was not going in. This stadium, by the way, is the national stadium for Luxembourg. I decided to choose it as a neutral ground. Whether I should make a stadium just for the Cup finals, I don't know. But we have a chance here for McLaren, and it's been headed over. I'm going to slow those highlights down actually. Okay, there we go. But yeah, whether you guys want me to make an actual stadium for this, just for the FIA Cup final, then let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you're interested in downloading this, I can't remember if I said this earlier in the video, but if you are interested in downloading this, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. But we now have Toro Rosso on the ball. That was a weird bit of play. Toro Rosso, Gomez now passing it out wide, giving it away to Grimaldo, and now Grimaldo is going to bring it out of the defence. He's been fouled. Is that man on a yellow card already? No, that was just... Okay, that was weird. I'm going to put it to key highlights just to speed this up a bit. McLaren now on the ball. We now have Grimaldo doing a weird pass to De Jong. And another weird pass to... Oh, he's lost it. Never mind. Never mind. He pumped it back in. Jesus. That would have been a hell of an assist if he'd done that. He's done it again. No? Is this like long ball city over here? Jeez. So McLaren, I should expect, being the team that have spent the most, are dominating the ball and the shots. That went to no one. That was a poor corner. And that's gone out for a throw-in. So that's very interesting. So it's coming up to half-time now. Not much is happening. It's now the second half. And let's go, shall we? Second half underway. Hopefully we'll see some action. Oh, we've now got a free kick here for Toro Rosso. It's hit into the box. It's gone! It's gone in! Oh, it's a surprise lead for Toro Rosso here. I mean, I say surprise because McLaren finished 3rd in the league, and Toro Rosso finished, was it 7th? 6th? Something like that. But yeah, it's a surprise lead, and I don't know what the goalkeeper's just kneeled down and just gone, yeah, have a go, have a pop, why not? So yeah, drama here in the FIA Cup final, the first one. We now have a free kick for McLaren, pumped up there. There's nobody up front for McLaren. I don't know what this tactic is, but nobody there. Oh, he's free. He's free at the back. Oh my days! How has he missed that? He was all by himself. He's hit it wide. There's another free kick here for McLaren. Oh my god, what a save. Is that a penalty? No. He's given a penalty for that. Oh no. I feel so sorry for Toro Rosso at this point. De Jong steps up to take the penalty, and it's gone in off the goalkeeper, unfortunately. So that's now 1-1 with 15 minutes to go here, and maybe we'll see a winner. Who knows? But, you know, actually there's another chance here. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's gone. Come on, ref. Show him in the red card. There we go. McLaren down to 10 men. What drama. And Toro Rosso should have the upper hand now, as we now have McLaren on again on the attack. If McLaren score here, oh my, wow. That would have been a great goal, not going to lie. As we now come to probably the last highlight of the game, maybe? No, there's still 2 minutes left. Toro Rosso don't seem bothered to actually do... Oh no. Why would you do that? Why would you, in the last minute of the game, he's going to get sent off as well because he was last man. Oh, it's collapsed for Toro. He's only got a yellow card. Okay then. Oh, it's all gone wrong from Toro Rosso. If he saves this though, no, he's missed it. Well, that's unfortunate for Toro Rosso. That's, wow, I actually feel quite bad. I actually feel quite bad right now. But as we come now to the final minutes of the game, if Toro Rosso score here, no they won't. And the final whistle should go now, any minute now, ref. Come on, you've played a minute over already. He should blow it now. There it is. McLaren have won the very first FIA Cup final. Congratulations to them. It's the first thing they've won in ages. And yeah, so I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and a comment, and subscribe for more. And there will, like I said, there will be a part 2 to this video. But for now, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and a comment. I don't know why I said that again. But yeah, goodbye.
Underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your